What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy T23 and we're back with another video, you guys. Yes sir, as you guys can see, man, we are back with the Lost Namekian series, you guys. And in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, we are going to be doing the Zeno Expo, you guys. And I'm really excited to get into this because if you guys remember the last episode, I died to Goku Black. Like, I don't know if I'm going to put it in a video or not, but if I don't, I died to him like 3 times. I think it was like 2 or 3 times, and it took me to, but at the same time I wasn't really being that smart, and I was pulling a Goku, being way overconfident about my power, and I was like, I should be able to handle him in his base form against, I think I used like Kaioken or something like that times like I think I used like Kaioken times like 4, and I normally do Kaioken times 5, or I can't really remember. It's been a few days since the recording, or it's been like almost a week since the recording or something like that. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be going up against we're going to be doing the Zeno Expo. We're going to be going up against the Danger Trio, and then I think T.O.P, and then that'll be it. So I have done some training, you guys. I actually have done quite a bit of training, and I have a few things that I've unlocked yet, but things that we won't use up until a particular moment happens and stuff like that. So obviously I'm going to show you guys real quick. If I hit V, I go to my skills. I have to probably, oh, okay, so good. Well, you guys can see those 2 things at the bottom there of what we have that we're going to be, that we won't use up until, you know, to say a certain point, obviously. So yeah, but I do have them, and I just went ahead and bought them because I don't want to train for them later. So I was like, I'll go ahead and train for them now. So now I have them. And if we go down here into my, also I increased my weight to a 500-pound weight because I just figured that, like, at this point, like, obviously, like, I still can't run with this weight on, like, at all. Obviously I have to use turbo mode in order for me to run with it, and I'm usually always in turbo mode anyway. And like, I feel like 500 was like a good, like, stat decrease, especially when I'm fighting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have a few 500 weights on. I was actually doing a little bit of training beforehand. If I hit V, you guys can see I have 3.5 billion training points right now, and I'm just holding off on it. But you guys can see my stats have actually gone up quite a bit since the last episode. Not like a huge boost, but each thing has gone like has gotten like a 200 or 300. Some of them maybe like a 500 stat boost, stuff like that. So yeah, so I think we're prepared for the Zeno Expo. Now, if we go here, go to story mode. It says the time has come. The Zeno Expo will begin as a short preliminary event. Find Whis at Kami's Lookout to ask him to teleport you to the Null Realm. So we're going to the Null Realm right now. There we go. Alrighty. Well, once everything loads in, we'll be in the Null Realm. We'll be in the stands for the where the tournament of power will be held. I haven't been here, so it's probably trying to figure out how to load everything and show everything and whatnot. So, which I don't doubt it. Oh, one thing I will quickly touch on real quick. I do eventually want to make another Ki Blast. And the blast that I want to make, I think I want to make one of these. Oh, there it goes. I think I want to make one of those explosion moves. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna talk while we're making our way over to the thing. But yeah, I think I want to make one of those explosion moves that just does like a decent amount of damage, but I don't actually obviously die or obviously when I use it. So I just have to figure out how to make it exactly. And once I figure out how to make it, I should be good. Like, I'm not obviously like the strongest or the best or anything like that when it comes to my Ki stuff, but I mean, like, I use Ki pretty well, I think, in my personal opinion. So you know what I'm saying? I figured, why not? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gonna do. Alright. Alright, here we are. Now, I don't remember, because I know Piccolo, I'm almost positive that Piccolo, was Piccolo on this team? Or was he on the team that went up? I know he was in the Tournament of Power. I just can't fully remember if he was on the team of this, or if he was on the team with, or was he on the team when they were fighting, when they were fighting in the like Universe 7 versus Universe 6 sort of thing. I can't remember if he fought in that, but all right. Anyway, now that we're here, hit V, hit next. Zeno Expo Round 1. Basil from the Trio of Danger is your first opponent. Kill Basil. So I'm not too sure exactly like how my power is now, but I think I have an idea as to where my power might be compared to the last time we were on. So I think this time Kaioken times, I think at 30%. Yeah, I say, because that's what I'm gauging my double power is to be at now. Is at 30% with Kaioken times 5 should be enough for most of these opponents. Now I'm gonna say all of them, but most of them, Kaioken, this should be enough. There we go. And I can leave the weight on for now. You guys can see that my damage is at 3,000 with 3,254 with the weight on, and then when we take the weight off, it's obviously more. He'll probably destroy the weight during the fight right now that we're about to have, so yeah. But hey, we'll see how things go. And if I need to take the weight off, I will take the weight off. But I am trying to do these fights without eating. If I need to eat, I will, because I don't really want to die anymore. So, yeah, I said yeah. But all right, let me fly up a bit, because I'm pretty sure he'll end up spawning like down there somewhere. So let's spawn in Basil. Let's go, Basil. Show me what you got. Let's go. Huh. I don't know why, but my key, like, all of a sudden just dropped to 0. And it's like, my health didn't, not my key, but my power percentage at the top left dropped to 0 during that fight. I'm not gonna count that, because that was, like, it's not like I hit H or nothing. And I looked at I'm pretty sure my key was fine. I had to go back and look and see, but I'm not gonna count that as I took my weight off because I realized I wasn't doing enough damage to him. And I realized that he was doing like a few more hits to me than I was to him. But yeah, I realized that that wasn't like what I thought was. Well, yeah, that's in the fight. I realized that that's not that, like, during the fight. I was like, oh yeah, he's doing a little bit more damage to me. I was like, let me go ahead and take the weight off. Let me charge up some more. And then I don't know, it was like weird when I started to charge up. So when I was charging up. And I stopped charging. I think I got to like 45 or 50% or something like that. And I was like, I'm just not gonna hold back as much as I was, because I realized 30% was a little, was not as much as I wanted it to be. And yeah, so like now I was like, huh, well, I guess you know it is what it is, whatever. And then I just noticed that, like, as I was sitting there like charging up and fighting him and stuff like that, I was like, that's like kind of a little strange that my key, I just noticed that my key went down. I was like, huh, wait, what? So I was like, I'll try to charge up as quickly as I could, but I mean, it just kind of sort of wasn't in what I wanted it to be. So alright, well, now I think Kaioken has, well, I don't think Kaioken has used up his limit yet, because I could combine it with my other forms or whatnot, but I think we'll fight him with our full power release form instead, because at 30%, and if we need more, we'll need more. But I think that's all we're gonna need, though. So now I know. Now I know. So there's one death. We'll live it by ourselves, because like I said, I'll try to do these fights without eating, because I feel like doing the fights while, like, if you're eating, like, I feel like they're just like at that point, like, it's gonna make it super easy for you, because it's just like, because like I don't have this on a server, so I can't like mess with the configs at all or anything like that. So like I just figured that doing it like this would be easier, or would make it harder for me. So I'm doing these fights without eating. I'm eating after the fight when I'm going into a new fight. That's what I'm doing. But when I'm about to get into a fight like this, then yeah, no fighting. So, alright, we're at 30% in our full power release form. I will increase it if need be, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and fight him again. So let's go. There we go. We killed it that time. That one was a little bit more even. He was equivalent to my 30%. So I'm not going to use Kaioken for the rest of these fights. I'm going to just stay in my full power release form now, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm like, you know, at whatever range that I need to be at in terms of like my health and stuff like that. So there we go. Okay. Alright, next one. Zeno Expo round 2. Lavender from the Danger Trio is your second opponent. Kill Lavender. Now I remember Lavender actually was the one who fought Gohan, and he had like poison or something like that. So yeah, I think I don't really remember how much stronger compared to him and Gohan, or not him and Gohan, but him and Basil they were, like who was stronger, who was weaker, and all that sort of stuff. So I think now I will go ahead and use 50% of this form because that's probably enough. Alright, let's fight Lavender. Let's go! There we go, boys. See, now we're like just breezing through this. Lavender for the Trio Danger. Oh, there we go. My bad. Alright, Zeno Expo round 3. Bergamo from the Trio of Danger is your final opponent. Or is your final opponent. Kill Bergamo. Hey, let's go. So, I'm thinking that this form in particular might be enough to handle him, honestly. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be. So, you know, like, I don't think I don't see why it wouldn't. Because obviously we start to fight Topo after this, and I think for Topo I'm gonna use my potential unleashed form. I think when I fight him, that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's just like no in particular reason. I think that's just what I want to do, so that way I don't have to hold, like that way I can still hold back using this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But all right. If I need to charge up more in this form, then I will. I think the highest I think I'll need for this particular fight is probably like maximum 75, but we'll see how it goes. Kill Bergamo. Let's go. I won't lie, he actually like did a lot more damage to me than I thought he was gonna do. For real. I thought that was gonna be one of those, like, you know what I'm saying, easy breezy chill matches, you know what I'm saying, and next thing you know, homie brought out all the stops, man. Alright, fight to protect. Zeno Expo Extra. Topo, a fighter from Universe 11, has challenged you to a fight. Kill Topo. Alright, let me go ahead and heal up from that last one real quick. Yeah, I'll just pork chop. Boop. Boop. There we go. Alright. Okay. I did say that I was gonna go into my turn that on. There we go. Potential unleashed form. And there we go. In this form we do a lot more damage, so I think that I can actually I thought I couldn't lower my power down in this form, but I actually can. So I'm actually gonna lower it down to 50. So, and we'll see how this goes. Kill Topo. Let's go, boys. This guy, I don't know if he had that power then. It had the power then, but he is technically a god of destruction in training. But he is a god of destruction, and he knows how to use like high energy. So we can't take him not serious. We gotta actually put in a little effort for this guy. I might actually go above 50% right now, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's fight Topo. Let's go. Topo was actually strong. He said, don't think you've won just yet. Yeah, I said, hey, we use 65% of this form. I haven't used 65% of any of my forms, I don't think, at all before, except for when I remember I fought Hit. And I was like, I didn't want to, because I figured Hit was like a whole lot stronger. So, yeah, I said, but this lets me know that my training has actually been paying off to an extent. But it still lets me know that, like, I still have like a lot more left before I can actually be like, all right, yeah, like I'm good on training. I don't have to train for a while. So that's what that shows me, honestly. Me personally, like that's what I feel like it shows. So, which is good, because that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? Because like the next episode that you guys see, I mean, obviously it's not the final episode, because like we still have to do obviously like what you guys will see here. We have gathering for the tournament. The Zeno Expo had ended, and a tournament of power arena is being tested. If it can withstand the power of the upcoming fighters, return to Earth with Whis to spar with others. Be in Dimension Overworld. So now, which is the Universe Survive Saga. So the next time you guys see me, all of these stats here will have been increased by a good number. So just remember this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because most fights are probably going to be no more than like this. So our 50% power level, you know what I'm saying, with in our base, in our suppressed form, so you know, like I said, in our suppressed form is 3,675. Our base power level in our full release form is 6,580. That increases, like that increases by 3,000. And then go back down, our full power, our strength, and our, I'd say, potential unleashed form at 50%. I should have showed this honestly a second ago instead of me sitting there like doing what I just did. But hold on, is 6,899. And then more, come over here to our God form. Our full power release, our power and God form at 50% is 7,611. God form is still our strongest damaging, you know what I'm saying? So that's not even at 100%. And I didn't even use God form in those fights. So, you know what I'm saying? That shows you, you know what I'm saying, how much, you know, and these guys are having like 100k health, you know what I'm saying? Now mind you, I could do probably like, and obviously that's why I increased my health to 100k. But these guys are like, you know, these guys have 100k health, and they're like, you know what I'm saying, they're really strong, you know what I'm saying? They actually are like really strong, you guys. So like, and just imagine, like, that's the damage I'm doing to them. Plus they have their own like damage, like debuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I also forget that I have Key Fist now, and I have not been using it during my fights. So I need to start using Key Fist during my fights, because I'm trying to not, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to do it as much, because I figured, because Key Fist can be super OP if you train it enough. But like, you know, this lets me know that I definitely need to increase these stats, you guys. I definitely do need to increase these stats. So you know what I'm saying, the next time you guys see me in the next video, these stats we're gonna have increased by a lot, you guys. And when I say a lot, I mean I say a lot. It's probably not gonna be, will it be enough for the tournament? Well, it's gonna have to be, because after that point I'm not gonna be doing any training until well, actually I will still have one more, which is going to be the Broly movie, and I think that'll be a video episode, because the Tournament of Power, because of how many fights are in a Tournament of Power, I think the Tournament of Power is going to be a video on its own, and the Broly movie will be a video on its own as well. So you still have probably like one more episode after. You guys will still have 2 more episodes after this one. So you have, because you have the Tournament of Power episode, and then you guys will have the Broly movie episode. So you guys still have 2 more episodes of this particular series, of this particular race. So yeah, so but we are reaching, like, you know, we are reaching like the point of like, all right, where there is no more, you know what I'm saying? So hope you guys enjoyed the video though, because that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man, and make sure you guys go down in the description. Make sure you guys follow my socials, and also below that will be my friends channel links. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them if you haven't already. And with all that being said, make sure you guys leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. And with all of that being said, it's your boy T, and we out. Peace.